Hi there, I'm Adrian, and by popular demand, i.e. about 2 people have asked me to do this. Today I'm going to be bringing you some more jazz licks. Now some of you might have seen a couple of videos I did earlier in the year. I did some videos on major jazz licks and minor jazz licks. Well, today I'm going to be showing you some licks that will work over dominant 7th chords. Like with the previous videos, I'm not going to go too much into the theory side of things. I think particularly when it comes to dominant chords, there are loads and loads of options as far as the kind of scales you can use and the kind of approaches you can take when soloing over those chords. So I'm not going to even attempt to go into that now. I'm just going to show you 5 licks which I really like the sound of and that I hope will be good additions to your jazz vocabulary. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. Now I'm going to put the full music and tab to these licks up on my website. I'll put a link right underneath this video, so some of you might like to follow along with the actual music as I take you through the licks. But onto the licks themselves, I've designed them all to work over a C7 chord or any chord from the C dominant family, so a C 9th chord or a C13 chord for example. I'm playing all of the licks in and around the 8th position on the guitar. They just seem to fall quite nicely there, though there's no reason why you shouldn't experiment with them and maybe try and find some other places where they would work on the neck as well. So onto the first lick. This is a nice simple one, kind of thing you might hear Charlie Christian play, and it goes something like this: 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Nice simple idea to start with. We're starting off by playing the 9th fret on the 3rd string and then the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Then I'm playing the 10th fret to the 8th fret to the 9th fret on the 3rd string. So what's going on there is that we're kind of targeting this E note here by playing a note above it, then a note below it, and then the E note itself. A very common device in jazz where you're sort of encircling the note that you want to end up on. In this case it's the E, which is the third of the C chord. So we've got this so far. I actually like hammering on from the 8th fret to the 9th fret there, and then we're going to play the 8th fret on the 2nd string, the 10th fret on the 2nd string, and ending up on this high C note here on the 1st string, and that's the entire lick. All played in 8th notes: 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4. Just slide into that first note as well if you want to. So that's our first lick. Lick number 2, and now this is an idea, I think I stole this one from Joe Pass. He certainly plays ideas quite similar to this. It goes like this. We've got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, I messed it up that time. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So a nice kind of descending lick. Again, it all kind of fits around the chord tones in a C chord, but we've got some nice kind of chromatic passing notes as well. I'm going to start off by playing 10, 9, 8 on the B string. And I'm actually feeling this lick as coming in on beat 4 of the bar. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Then we're playing the 9th fret on the 3rd string, and then 10, 9, 8 on the 4th string. Again, I've got these pull-offs in here, so I'm pulling off from the 9th fret to the 8th fret there, as I'm doing on the 2nd string as well. So pull off there, pull off there. Then we've got 10 to 8 on the 5th string, 10 on the bottom string, and then I'm playing the 7th fret on the 5th string and finishing 10th fret on that C note on the 4th string. So the entire lick slowly: 1, 2, 3. think I like to just slide into that 7th fret note on the A string as well. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. So that's lick number 2. On to the next lick. Goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a more kind of scale-based lick, I suppose. I'm hearing this as coming from the C Lydian scale, which is one of the choices you've got when soloing over dominant chords. So I'm really just going up the scale here. So I've got 7, 8, 10 on the 4th string. Then I've got 7, 10, 9 on the 3rd string. And finally 8, 11, 10 on the 2nd string. All of those notes, as I say, taken from the C Lydian scale. Again, just all 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So there we go, that's lick number 3. What have I got next? Lick number 4 goes something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. So again, a very nice, we're kind of targeting some of these chord tones by sort of playing notes surrounding the chord tones. It's a very common technique in jazz, called lots of different things. I usually call it targeting, but I've heard people talk about enclosures or encircling these notes. But the basic concept is we've got the notes in a C chord. We're going to play a note above, a note below, and then we're going to hit the chord tone. In the case of this lick, I'm playing a scale tone above and then a semitone or a half step below the target note. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to start off by playing 12, 9, 10 on the 4th string. So we're playing a D note, a B note, and then a C note. The C is the root note that we're targeting. We've got the scale tone above, semitone below, and then the C note itself. Doing a similar thing on the next string, we're targeting the 3rd of the chord. So we're playing the 10th fret, 8th fret, and the 9th fret, just targeting that E note there. Actually very similar to the first lick that I showed you. So so far we've got this, and then just carrying on that similar idea on the 2nd string, playing the 10th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret. We're targeting the 5th of the chord there, and then on the top string we're playing exactly the same fingering. So the 10th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret. And then just to finish the lick off, I'm playing 10, 8, 7, 8 on the 2nd string again. So the entire lick, again, I'm just playing it with all as 8th notes, swung 8th notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the 4th lick. 5th lick, got something a little bit more unusual for this one. Let me just play it for you. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. So I've got some more unusual colours in this lick here. I'm thinking this lick is kind of deriving from a kind of a Lydian dominant kind of sound. That's another scale option you've got when you're soloing over dominant chords, and it's one that's got a little bit more tension to it. As the name suggests, it's a dominant scale, but it's got the sharp 4, which you would find in a Lydian scale. So you've got that sort of dominant chord with with that nice kind of sharp 4 tension. So the lick itself goes like this. We've got a little kind of pickup here, which I'm actually sweeping. I'm playing the 8th fret on the 4th string, and then the 7th fret on the 3rd string and the 2nd string. I'm just sweeping that with a continuous kind of downward motion of the pick. So it's 1, 2, 3, just a triplet on beat 4. Lick continues like this. We've got 10, 8 to 7 on the 2nd string. I'm pulling off from 8 to 7. And I'm kind of coming down the scale. I've got 9, 7 on the 3rd string. 8 to 7 on the 4th string. And then the lick is kind of finishing off by coming back into more of a blues scale kind of sound. And I've got 10, 9, 8 on the A string, and then 11, 8 on the low E string. So let me just put all of that together for you slowly. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Got a nice kind of tension, this one. It starts off with that tense kind of Lydian sound and then comes inside with more of a bluesy sound. So one more time, 1, 2, 3. So there we are, 5 really nice sounding licks. I think maybe next time you're soloing over some dominant chords, you could try working 1 or 2 of those into your improvisations. There's obviously lots more you could do with these licks. You could try and find other places on the neck where they would work. You could try playing them in some different keys. Maybe just use them as starting points and then develop some ideas of your own along similar lines. So hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you did, maybe check out my website. There are a few more jazz-based lessons on there, as well as various videos and lessons on other styles as well. Hope you have a lot of fun learning these licks, and hope to see you again soon for some more guitar video type stuff. Bye bye, see you soon.